Right, guys, so this horse that you're seeing here is actually a lot heavier and a lot bigger than it looks. I was quite shocked, actually. I just looked at this now. So he's a lovely horse, but he's got quite a problem where, I mean, look at the size of him there. You can see how heavy he is. Now, his lovely owner, and his owner is, I think, in her 60s or late 50s. And really, she can hardly afford to be knocked over, and that's kind of what's going on. He doesn't respect her space. I mean, to be honest, he even didn't respect the fencing. I mean, he broke the fence, my fencing. He just sort of charged into it, and that was gone. But he kind of loses concentration with his handler, and he'll just walk through her, you know, as if she's not there really, and walk towards other horses, just walk off and drag her and whatever. But he's nice to ride, guys. He's nice to ride. He's much adored, but it is a problem, and so, you know, there's a possibility the owner could get quite hurt with him. So this is the first session that I did with him. You missed, I think, about 5 minutes before the filming started, and you've seen me do it a million times. I just walked and stopped, bumped him back a couple of times. So you've seen what I've already done with him, but you'll see this little session now, just trying to get some respect from him with the space thing, with not losing attention to the handler, just improving him. You know, now you'll notice the end of the lead rope doesn't mean much to him. When he gets sort of waylaid and looks elsewhere, he'll walk as if, you know, I mean, he's definitely a few times just got to the end of the rope and dragged off, you know, that kind of thing. So you will see me pull on him a few times. So yeah, see how you get on watching this. There is some learning to be done with it. So the end has to mean something, else you're going skiing, aren't you? It doesn't mean anything. You won't even feel us. Look at us. I've got to keep telling him how good I am. He is.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So, will he stop? Yes. He's kind of more with me a little bit. In minutes. By being effective. No, with me. Don't worry about anything else. Because honestly, what's happening is where his nose goes, his toes are going. You ain't stopping him, are you? You know, so I haven't once pushed him back, have I? I notice you do push him back. And every time you push him back, he realises you very much to you. You know what I mean? So there. But I would literally spend an hour just getting him to be with me like this. Eventually he's just this, and he's with you. He's looking at all the other horses, which that was one foot too many for me. So this is an opportunity now to keep him with me. He'll look over to them horses. I'll say, well, unless you're with me, because we should be all they need. I am all you need. I'll allow, you know, it's all right. No, me. Right, but he didn't move, did he? No. Now I guarantee, back up. Right, I guarantee he would have moved. Right, a little bump, thank you. Little bump, thank you. Little bump, thank you. I'm not used to this. This is not me.
I don't pick up on
this isn't me. Right, I don't know what he'd be like with a flag. I have no idea. But I reckon he won't give two monkeys. But there you go. They're totally different.
Well, he doesn't at home, Steve. That's all.
He doesn't care about it.
He eats it, didn't you say?
Yeah,
He eats
play
it.
with it, Steve.
He eats the flag.
Yeah,
Does he?
play with the flag.
That one close to him. I almost expected him to come through me there a bit. But right, so I'm going to just ask his hindquarters to go here. You step in there. He went a little bit. Spy went. Stop. So I'm lifting the rope, blocking him there. That's quite nice. For a big horse, he can move a little bit like that. Stop. Wow. Right. Oh, a bit more room you gave me then, didn't you? A bit more room then. Back up a bit. There. Now. I'm seeing a change in this horse already. But all of these little periods where you get something right, there's got to be something in it for it. Can't keep going, and I've made a mistake before. Keep asking them, oh, that was good. Oh, and you keep doing it, and you lose a little bit. So, well, I'm not doing anything right for you because you keep asking to do it.
Yeah.
So he gave me a real nice little feel there. There's not much now to get him back to me. He's only got the bumps there. They're all yinnying, he's fresh. He's saying, well, but he's having to listen. And the reason he's listening because he's starting to think I'm worthy of listening to. You know? So now I'm not going to be neutral. Go. Thank you. Lovely. Go. Don't think about anything else other than go. Too close. Disengage in hindquarters. That's neutral. Go. There. Better feel to that. Stop. Go. Thank you. Now, when I ask him to go now, he's got a choice. He can either come to me or make arrangements around me. Can you see that, guys? So I'll ask him to go forward. He's either coming here, which is a no-no, or he's going around me. Now that's not neutral. Now he went around me. Did you see him move his shoulders? Stop. Walk up a little bit. Is he going to come through me or around me? He went around me. See the little shift? The little shift. See the little shift? He's got to know I'm showing him my space is everything, and I'm going to be so kind to him. But at the outset, I've got to put boundaries, no different than they in their own environment. What do they do with each other? So can you go forward and around? Yes, you can. Can you give me your hindquarters? Yes, you can. Okay, stay with me. Stay with me. He hates the flies, doesn't he? You don't like them? You don't put up with them. Did that make sense, guys? I've just been effective with these feet. He's less apt to go forward now all the time, which with you, he was, wasn't he? You're trying to, and it's not very pleasant, is it? Now, I'm kind of going to ask him to park himself five paces back, okay? So, look at the feet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, you did that beautifully. We'll go 6. So I've parked him back a bit now. So I haven't got the problem you were having because he's away from me. So that's what you start parking him somewhere, and so you can chat to your friends. You know, like I said yesterday, all my halter braking, they have to do all of those things. And he's on his way to it. He's backing up now. I've got a forward. I can disengage him. Now, because a horse like this is so front-endy, because look at the size of his neck.
Yeah.
See his neck? He's got, I don't know, he's got a big portion of his weight on his front. So for him to pick a front, to reach with the shoulder, he's got to really set his weight back.
Yeah.
But I'm going to try and get a shoulder to move, yeah? And then the other shoulder to move. I'm going to use the flag because it can be a little bit easier.
I find it hard, like, to get his front end away.
Yeah, well, I've just showed you that. When he came towards me too much, I got useful.
Yeah.
But I didn't get angry, see? That's
Oh, no.
That's just that. But I want to pick up that left foot and send it not forward. Okay? So there's the rein with your bit. Huh? So there. I had a little. It was kind of forward, but not bad enough to ruin. Yeah, the try. So now this way. Oh. Now he's starting to think. Oh,
this guy means 50.
there's some. Well, he's starting to think. There's a language.
Yeah.
Because usually they have to fill in the gaps for all of us. Honestly,
Yeah.
they fill in for us.
Yeah.
Well, he's starting to think, hang on. If I look at him and think, what's next, boss? Which isn't a lot to ask now. Was that unrequested? I heard it, but I don't know if it was. If there's a language, the difference. Right, that rain, that foot, I'm looking, look at that. Right. Turn forward. Step it out. Wow. Not forward. Now, the more it goes forward, the better. Because the more it'll mean something, you'll think, well, that's out of the question, Paul, because there's nothing in it for me. Stop your left. Okay. Step back. Yeah. Step that one out. Yeah. You can't believe what you're doing, can you? No. But do you find there's a bit of a different look to it? Is anyone noticing what I notice? That's all I'm saying. It's kind of a more placid. Yeah, put my harness on if you want now. I'll do it. I'll do it. Good. Look at that. And look at his moustache. I'll let you show him. Look at his little tashy. Hey? Us men work hard for things like that. That's a nice look.
I mean, it's like
But it'd be nice. It'd be nice in front of your mates, though, wouldn't it, to go?
Yeah, it'd be nice to do it anyway.
We'll put a few grand on him now. Hey. No pressure. No pressure. No pressure, because he went the right way. Oh, pressure, because you went the wrong way. No pressure, because you went the right way. He's thinking, oh, I don't like this. I'm just pretending to be brave. I'm just pretending to be brave. Because that's what I do. Wrong way, pressure, 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 pressure. No pressure, no pressure. Come here now. Oh, you're running into pressure again. No pressure, no pressure. You're going to be fine. Pressure, come on, come on. No pressure. Pressure, pressure, pressure. No pressure, no pressure, no pressure. Now it's a little try there, so I'm not gonna be too particular at this very second. There's nothing to grab hold of. Alright, let's build on this now. No pressure, no pressure. Oh, no, pressure, pressure, pressure. No pressure. No pressure. Can you see what he's frightened of? Let's see it.
Yeah, he's frightened of pointing still.
Yeah! You haven't got one, have you?
No.
Oh, is that the nibbling of the rope you mentioned?
Yeah.
And he's got to run into pressure if he goes the wrong way. No pressure. No pressure. Now, can you see why I'd love this to be my own horse having this trouble? Because the more he breaks down and does the wrong thing, the more it's going to mean when we get the right thing. You know, now, he's worked out in his mind that that's stick now, because it hasn't jumped out or hit him. That bit of his brain is saying, that's not so bad as I thought, which is desensitization. That's it. That's what desensitization is. That's why, you know, those heavy spookers, when they spook at something, the more they see it, the more you flood them with it, if you can do flooding safely. The less that picture is a danger. So simple, really, isn't it? So he's learnt there.
To be fair, us normal people would have gone, oh, somebody move that stick.
Well, guess what? I was thinking about it. I was thinking about that. In fact, what I'm going to do, because of time, I will move it now. But I I couldn't really, in my mind, quit there, you know? So we will move it, and then we'll go back to it. Stop. That was an unrequested. It's so important to get that out of his mind. And unless we request it, that forward ain't happening. No pressure, no pressure, no pressure. Keith, you did a good job. No pressure. It's worked out that stick's not there. Touch to a stop. Oh! You get this, you do another couple, and get this back. But this is where he learns. He doesn't learn there. He learn, went the wrong way. Oh, that's great. So that every time, there's going to be nothing in it for him. And he's a creature of comfort, this one, isn't it? Oh, he likes his comfort. I bumped him because you never want the heads diving when you're thinking of getting on, ever. They need to run into something. You find out his favourite scratch spot. You do that and you side nut block for ages. Is he?
Yeah.
So do I. I don't get it very often. Oh, don't. Keith. Now, I'm hoping he doesn't move here. If he does, it doesn't matter. Telling him how good he is here. That's the place to be when I'm above you. Right there. What a neck. What a neck. Right. Is that better? Is that getting better? Tanya, we're doing well. Bring the tip box quick. Oh wow. Dude, don't go down there.
So my question is, could that lady...
Not you again. Go on. What do you want?
My question is, could the lady who owns him do that now?
We're going to try it. Keith, get rid of that one.
She gotta go. She's troubled.
Right. Now, don't come in yet. Now remember, do not be very difficult because they would.
They're too flat backed, aren't they?
They're very flat backed. They're very flat backed. Right then, girly whirly. Right. So he's on a loose rein, following a loose rein. Stop. Oh, what? Right. Here we go. So I want you to go around that way. Lift the rope to the front. And look, like I say, you make sure it's perfect. Off you go. Don't look at him. You eyeball him. I never once eyeballed him the whole time. Off you go then. Really know in your mind what you want. Don't you fall off that box.
I've got to climb up them.
Now, club. Get up there. Well done. Yeah! Rub him.
He's got to be riding for the disabled.
Is that what he's going to do?
No,
I'll
me,
fit
I'm
it.
disabled.
I forgot. Oh my god, I forgot yesterday. You told me don't ask me to get up on it. Right, that's good. Isn't it?
And when I get on things, just stand still.
Yeah, well that's good,
He won't
isn't it?
walk off.
No, but I didn't tell you when we do this, they start moving.
No, that's what I thought when you was tapping them with the stirrup iron. I thought, do I want this?
No, that guy. Right. Right. So where does he go now? Keith, can you put him away so we...
Steve, you was going to try my bridle on him.
Oh, we're going to try the bridle.
It's on there.
Where's the
It's on
bridle?
there.
Yeah.
How are we for time? We're okay. So, is he he good to bridle?
He's all right, Steve. He's not your standard.
No, see, we lost touch then. You lost touch because I was asking you. Gotta be aware constantly. That's why I looked and stopped him because he was gonna come there. Yeah. So it's kind of to an obsessive level, really, isn't it? Really, isn't it? Oh God.
Yeah, but you're not going to move at all.
You know, well, not him because that's his problem.
Yeah.
But the more he respects you on the ground, you're going to have different horse to ride. Honestly, that's the way. So, okay. So, put this on him. Now, do you guys know how to take one of these off? Get that off. Right, okay. Let's have a look at this. What did you want me to check on it?
I want you to check how you put the bit on lower. So I'll go on this like a normal Indian bridle. Like.
So guys, this session I think was going quite well, to be honest. A lot of people saying they'd noticed a big change in the short time, you know, that I'd been doing a little bit with this horse. Now, also, just before I finished, I was asked to just check how high the bit was in this horse's mouth because he's not very light to ride, to be honest. So you'll see that now. It's quite interesting, you know, because it is very high in the mouth. I was quite shocked how tight it was. How much the pressure was already in there, and I explain, yeah, you'll have to listen up a little bit, but you know, I explain how low to put it with this horse, and you know, just generally, yeah, you can see there the horse was thinking about going through us both then again. So you know, the problem isn't fixed, but you know, with daily handling, with that space thing being important, things would get definitely better. Oh, guys, try and get it on. Right, okay. Okay, that bit's doing this. Now you want to know, it's like this, guys. Can you see it? Look, guys. Right. Now, all that will do, guys. Yeah, it's at this angle. Like that. So he could never be light. Right, look. You see it? And then he's forward onto me there, so I bumped him back. Can you see it? How it's like this? Yeah? Now, if we drop it down, he's going to chomp.
Yeah.
But you have to forget that and leave it in the stables halfway down his mouth and let him learn to hold it. You want him light. Would you like a bit of metal like that all the time, pushing on you? Guys, what do you think? You understand what I'm saying here? It's too high. Hmm? The bit. Don't know. If you come here, it's. But I would personally. Should we drop it?
Yes.
What the hell? I think we will. But we're not taught this, are we? Do you know what I mean? Is this Indian?
I don't know.
You gotta watch the Indian bridles. No, it is alright actually. Right. Now then, let's do the other side. Can you do the other side? I went down to. Now I'm noticing we're not having, at the moment, I'm watching for this. Because we're in his space, he's used to pushing, and he hasn't, has he? If he does, I don't care, because I'm coming back. But he hasn't, has he? Have you noticed that? Right, so look guys, now, one thing I would say, this always happens, because they think they can get it out. He thinks he can get it out, he can spit it out because it's low. But you have to go past that. And you have to leave it in for him to work out.
Will it not bang on?
Well, I'm just coming to that now. Right. The problem with this bit is who's got French links in their bits? The only problem with the French link it gives it extra room to drop down further, whereas a snaffle doesn't. The normal snaffle.
See, we seem
Even
to
the-
be kind of with the French link stuff because it's not got that
Well,
much away, but-
all I'm saying is I don't do well with them because I can't lower the
Yeah,
bit as
yeah,
much
yeah.
because that extra link drops it right down in the mouth further. So you can't have it loose here, as loose as I'd want it. Now that is not going as low as his tuck. Okay, you can see
Yeah.
it's. I would leave that in. I'd clip the reins off and I'd put that in like that every day until he just got a quiet mouth, holding it on his tongue. Then you start to lighten the mouth
Do
up.
they never pull?
Already, look. It might have been his attention wavering, but
Do they never like bring the tongue over it?
some horses will bring their tongue over the bit, and if that happens, it's a shame. You have to go back to your big old, because it's very hard to stop it once the horse gets used to it. So yes, you have to check for that. I believe he won't. I don't think he will. I think you'll have a different, more relaxed, less tight horse with a lower bit in the mouth. You know, do you see how loose we got that, guys? Look. Look at it. And he's saying thanks. Isn't he? He's saying cheers for that. Look at that. So do you know what I'm saying? And then you can start. So I would say that's set right now. So when you go home, leave it in, take your reins up, let him get used to it, let him eat with it. Take it out with quality when he's quiet. Yeah, I would. It'd be interesting. Try it later. All right. So we'll take it out. Now this, does everybody know how to get that off with a bit in the mouth? Does anybody, no one say anything, does anyone know how to do it?
Yeah, I think I do.
Didn't you say you knew how to do it?
What were you asking?
How to get the halter off with that on?
Oh, with it. No.
Well, let me tell you, if I show you,
If she wants to have a try herself, she knows.
if I tell
I've
you,
seen. I might get it all wrong. It could be right.
It'd be good to see.
whatever money you earn with bets with people, I want half of it. Right, so I'll show you. I don't want you to do it first time. Right, do you want to all gather here so you can see it? Right. Now look, I'm not stopping, I'm not forgetting that, am I? But that little foot back means a lot. Right, so tell him how good he is. He's the star of the show. Right, now you would think, honestly, that would be impossible to get that off. There's no way that's coming off, is it? Now you take it off, just like that, pull it through. This goes over the nose, look, and that goes down the back of the bit and out. Right.
No, I didn't know.
Alright, that's what we do. So, he's already settling with this bit, isn't he? Starting to settle. He's starting to settle. He's thinking, I'm a star here. I'm a freaking star. Right, so that's gone over his ears nicely, and this is where it's going to come out, right there. Now, what you have to remember is, if you're having a low bit, Tanya, please, will you bring one of you? You're excellently made. You're sales pitch, yeah. But only for things that mean things. Yeah. So you see how that link drops it down more? If that was a snap, it would be more up the top. But like I say, if you find your horse regularly puts its